anyone's been more familiar with this, I know we found it on the Hopeless Rescue Challenge, so there's that, but... I'm honestly trying to remember. I don't think we've gone for the supply caches yet. There's the one in Pleasant Valley and the one here, and I don't think we've gone for either yet. If there's the I've never yet in all my playthroughs ever found the weapons cache, so I think that's the rarest. Found the firewood, I found the tools, I found the clothing, I found the meds, and most commonly the food. I don't really care for the food caches, they're simply worthless in my opinion. Last time, it wouldn't have been last time. It would have been ages ago. Hold on. There's a quick way to check. Desolation Point, Mystery Lake, okay. Don't see... Nope. We never found it. It would have showed up in my locations visited. So we can go hunting for supply cache while we're here. That's probably completely rotted. But first, why are there still cattails? I thought I harvested all of these suckers. Come on now. Cut me some slack. I'm tired of harvesting cattails. Freya needs other things to eat. She's not gonna get scurvy anytime soon. She's got all her vitamin C. We need a part of a healthy and balanced diet. Why am I complaining? We just ate some 3% Pinnacle peaches and got food poisoning. She's got a very well balanced diet right now. Have I visited Dead Guy? I'm pretty sure I have, but... Well... One never knows what all I have and haven't done yet. So we need to look for the tools cache. If it's not there, I need to refresh my memory on where some of the other caches can be. I know where 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 of the potential caches can be. I think 5 is what I know where they can be. Out of a potential, what, 8 or 9? Oh look, if it was a day for hunting, we'd have plenty of things to hunt. Look, all you need to do, for those who are watching and aren't aware you can do this, you got deer there, you got wolves there. Sneak around, so go back around, come up behind the deer, scare all the wolves into the deer, each wolf should bag a deer, and then get all the wolves' attention so they're angry at you for stealing their food, and then shoot all the wolves. You could light a fire too if you want to ensure you don't get bit in the process, but and then wada bada boom, you've got a dead wolf and a dead deer for the price of 1 arrow. Anyway, we're gonna go see what's up here. There's probably just a sapling or two and that's about it, but yeah. I don't think supply cache can spawn up here, but again, I like Mystery Lake, but I don't like spending too much time here because it's the region, besides Coastal Highway, that I've spent the most time in. Yes, there has always been a rope here, since they added rope climbing with the Timberwolf Mountain update. Do I have a cup of coffee? Hey, we got some coffee! Wake up and smell the coffee. And take your dogs for a walk, but don't walk into the wall. Let's go! Yeah, this, I'm pretty sure it was either this rope was added with the Timberwolf Mountain update. I don't think it was as recent as when they did some changes to Mr. Lake. No. I'm pretty sure it's with the Timberwolf Mountain update that they added this rope. I'm like 100% positive. At the very least, it's been here at least a year. But... And if I recall correctly, this area up here is 100% wolf free, so you can roam at your leisure. There are some bunnies to trap and occasionally a deer. And if there's a supply cache up here, it's going to be around up in the woods here. I don't think there is one up here. Hold on, let's confirm if we're going to be hunting for supply caches. Let us look for Mystery lake supply caches. What? Let me just get the mystery lake map. Oh, there is a potential cache up here. Okay. Let me zoom in, please. Prepper cache medical. Alright, well, if there's a medical supply cache, let's go get it. If. It's a big if. So come up the rope. Should be right around over here. I don't see it. So there's no medical cache up here. Right? Should be right along there. Oh. I'm on the wrong side. Apparently you don't have to use the rope climb to get up here. Apparently there's a footpath unless this map's out of date. So, footpath should be around over here and medical cache should be around down here. So apparently I don't need to climb the rope to get up here, which means I just wasted half a day's rest, but whatever. There's a cave down there you can rest in. There's some bunnies around here somewhere too. And occasionally a deer. Alright, medicinal cache. There's your bunnies. Should be around over here from the footpath according to the map. I guess the first thing to do would be to find the footpath up here. So I know where I'm looking. If there is a medical cache, we can stock up heavily on all the supplies we're missing. I have a feeling it should be like right in here. But we gotta find where that footpath is first. So if this is Dave's... Hold on, let's... There should be some maple and some birch up here too. If this is Sir Dabby's quiet clearing, the wrong side of where I need to be. No, as far as I know, every rope still exists. Perfectly fine and Yak Master. There's several different ropes in Mystery Lake. There's 2. And a potential spot to hang a 3rd, I think, or else a 3rd and a 4th. Alright, I also don't think that medical cache is up here. Pretty sure I would have seen it by now. Well, then again, I didn't find that supposed footpath that exists, so until I find that, we're not giving up that that medical cache exists. So if the ropey climb is over there, the footpath should be like right here, which means the medicinal cache should be up here somewhere, but... Map. Dave's clearing. Footpath is all the way around. I have a long ways to keep walking, apparently, according to the map. Alright, if I was... or else they got rid of the footpath with the rope update. Well, no, this looks passable if I was to climb. Steep, but passable. So if this is steep but passable, Medicinal's cache should be this direction. Other locations for what? Caches? There's a predetermined spot for each type of cache. Okay, so that's ropey climb. So if cache exists, cache should be down over here. Oh, ropes in Mystery Lake. Yes, there's one other location where ropes naturally exist in Mystery Lake. Yeah, I don't think there's a medicinal cache. There's that one right there, and then there's the one for that hill across the lake, which is the lake overlook. There's ropes up the backside of that. Alright, I don't see a cache anywhere up here, so we're gonna write off the medicinal cache as non-existent for now. And hunt for my saplings, and if I don't see my saplings, Then we'll go look for the tools cache because it's the next closest. Potential for birch and maple saplings up here. I'm not seeing either. No sapalingas. Okie do, no saplings, so we go check for tools cache. Floofy bunny doo 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 doo. Floofy bunny doo 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 doo. Get that song stuck in your head. Doo 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 doo. Too many people have shared that song with me today. Doo 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 doo. Well, welcome to my world where in the game of the long dart, you think you know a lot of things and occasionally you find something new out that you didn't know. Yeah, I don't blame you. Hey, I just got a sprained wrist. Is that karma enough for you? Will you not unsubscribe? I got a karma sprained wrist. Should be enough karma, right? Anything interesting for me in here, Davey? I don't think so. One random piece of fur. Not interesting enough. Yeah, let's go check for the tools cache. I could always put Baby Shark Doot Doo on. Then people would unsubscribe. People say you should save painkillers for a detrimental time. I say screw that line of thinking. If you have, you should use because they're renewable. And for those who say, but once they're used, they're gone. No, you are wrong. Painkillers are easily acquirable through rose hips, or you can go to Coastal Highway or Desolation Point or Old Island Connector at Beachcoming. Wait, does Desolation Point at Beachcoming? Hold on, I think Beachcoming's only accessible on Old Island Connector and Coastal Highway. I'm trying to remember now. Let's check the wiki. Yeah, Desolation Point and Coastal Highway and Old Island Connector. It's available all through there. You can get all sorts of goodies. Beachcombing. I got a pair of work boots before beachcombing, although that's a very rare find beachcombing. I found an improvised knife before, which is equally rare. I found flare shells, which aren't apparently that terribly rare. So flare shells, that painkillers, antibiotics, old man's beard, bandages, socks, and other very trashy clothing types. Trying to think. What else have I found? All the meds, broken arrows, good arrows, wood of all types, cattail stalks, tinder, I think once or twice some birch bark, which is the same as tinder, rifle rounds. I'm trying to think of what else you can find. Oh, saplings. You can find saplings as well, both cured and uncured. But scrap metal. I found scrap metal before. I don't know if they've changed that, but last time I went beach coping, I found beach combing, not coping. I don't need to cope. Last time I went beach combing, I found some scrappy metal. What else? I think torches can occasionally wash up. Sticks can wash up. I think that's about it. So yeah, for anybody who says you should heavily conserve certain types of materials, well, you should actually probably listen to it because they're not wrong. There's certain things that are hard to get. But the pan killers I don't mind using because A, rose hips. B, if I manage to find a medicinal cache, which apparently doesn't exist in Mystery Lake, but it might exist in Pleasant Valley if we go hunt it down there. And even if it doesn't, that's okay. Hey look, Mr. Yogi's out patrolling his ice. It is what it is. Now if there's a tools cache, I'll be happy because more tools I never complain about. I prefer it to be a hunter's cache, just so I can get the ammo out of it. Or, well, aren't there 2 medicine caches in Mystery Lake? Let me look at the map. Let's see. Firewood, food. Clothes, tools, hunting, medical. No, there's only 1 medical cache. There's 3 food caches, 1 firewood cache, 1 clothing cache, 1 tool cache, and 1 hunting cache. Never yet found the hunting cache. I found a medicinal. I think I found a medicinal cache once. I found the tools cache twice. I found food buttloads of times. Never found the clothing cache, but it's not that big of a deal. If you do ever find the clothing cache, from what I've heard, it is like all of the highest tier loot clothing, plus lots of cloth, sewing kits, etc. Tools prepper cache will have sewing kits as well. I'm kind of hoping for a tools prepper cache. If not, tools, hunting, or clothes. Any of those would be fine with me. If it's a food prepper's cache, it can kiss my fuzzy white butt because I am not in the mood for food. Food prepper caches are some of the, in my honest opinion, laziest prepper caches to exist on this planet, because I have never found a scenario where I'd be like, oh, I hope it's a food cache, oh, I'm starving to... No, I'm at the point in my career in TLD where food just is never a problem. It's just, oh, you hungry? Find something to eat. Stone a bunny. Hunt a deer. Fish. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I have never hurted for fooded. Okay, so I don't think the tools cache is up here. Why are you a liar to me, Gam? You know has tools cache. Okay, day we go look for hunting cache. It's the next closest. All the other caches are on the opposite end of Mystery Lake, which we're not gonna go do today. Got about 10 minutes left for me to stram and show. Ooh, that wolf is super duper close. When did you get here, buddy? I'm glad I haven't alerted you to my presence yet, because I'm pretty fatigued. I'd have to absolutely hit this arrow, and the arrow not break. Let's make certain we're clear on that point, for you to not hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. So we go look for the hunting cache. And if there is no hunting cache, we return to camp office for the evening and we'll resume next time hunting the rest of the caches. Hunting the caches is something I do very rarely. Oh, okay. It's a good thing I looked before I just walked. That would have been a nice little sprained ankle. Ah, woo! Scary woofs. Hi, Mr. Deer. Oh, is that weather crows I heard, or just standard crows? Must be standard. Why are you always on me? Buddy, you're making me want to hunt you. You're making me want to hunt you. You're flaunting your floppy little white butt at me. Excuse me, police! We have a streaker! Not allowed. The poor children. Oh, the humanity. Although, who am I kidding? I'm guilty of streaking too. I run around butt naked while my clothes are thawing by the fire, so that makes 2 of us, I guess. But shh, I didn't actually do that. It was the deer. It's only the deer. Don't worry about me. Uh-oh, it's getting foggy. Hey, look, it's weather crows. Four crows. I have done so many. I had a Excel sheet at one point where I tabulated every time weather crows flew by, the number of crows and the weather change. There is no correlation that I could find between number of crows and the change in weather. There was a, I wouldn't say long-standing, but there was a somewhat prevalent myth in the community that the number of crows indicated how bad the weather change would be. blizzard obviously being the worst with 4 or 5 crows. But there's no evidence that I have found to suggest that. I think over, what was it, 47 plus sightings of weather crows, and tabulating what the weather changed to, plus how many crows existed, I came up with the conclusion that it is completely randomized how many crows exist for the weather crows flying over, and the weather change is not, oh, I have an upcoming scientific pursuit we're going to do this weekend. I'm going to stream it. For science, we're going to explicitly hunt down wolves and have them bite us to see which is the most effective weapon for beating them off. Standard knife or hatchet, pry bar, heavy hammer, or improvised knife or hatchet. We're going to tabulate the results. I'm going to get bitten 10 times per tool. And we're going to see what the best way to fight wolves off is. And so I'll probably be doing that Saturday. Alright, refresh my memory since they've changed the bit up here. Where the body, or not where the body, where the cache might be. Should be around over by this rock, I think. I remember, because they've changed this hillside. Where's the dead body? Down there. If we find the dead body, I can walk it back, or else we might just happen to sight the hatch cover if it is up here. Oh, it's a cairn. I was gonna be excited for a second. Should still be crows up. Where's this body gun? Is this an older map I'm looking at? It probably is. I think it's gonna be over here if the hatch is here. Should be over by one of these rocks over here. This is the one cache I've never found in Mystery Lake. Well, one of the few. Medicine and hunting are the caches I've never found. I've never personally found the clothing cache, although I've seen it found in a stream or a let's play at one point, but you know, it's what it is. I am seeing no hatch plates anywhere around here. I think I'm too far down. Just another lovely little cairn. They changed this area up a while ago. I think it was with the story mode 1, episode 1, whatever release, which moved where the potential hatch is. So I'm not seeing a hatch anywhere in this vicinity, which means it's probably not the hunting cache. Which leaves us now with probabilities of firewood clothes or 3 wood caches. Or food caches. So we have a 3 in 5 chance of finding a food cache, which makes me sad. I hate food caches, they're just the worst. Ugh. I have a lot of opinions about this game sometimes. But yeah, anyway, so Saturday, I look forward to publishing the results in the STEM community, as well as putting it up on my channel and streaming the action as it goes live. 10 bites per tool. We're going to start with the hammer, I think, or whatever we end up starting with. We're going to start with the something. And we're going to get 10 bites. And we're going to use my handy dandy, that little tool, Long Dark Save Editor, to instantly heal myself and repair all clothing and tools after each encounter. And so we're going to go 10 bites per tool, or 10 encounters per tool, and tabulate the results. Alright, there's a wolf up here. Where's my wolf? Down by the cabin? Where's the wolf? I heard the weather, or the morning doves go off. Is he back over that direction, or is he down here? I think he's back the other direction. Alrighty, well, that's gonna do it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of fun for me. And Saturday we're gonna be doing a for science stream of The Long Dark. Alright, that's been it for tonight. I hope you guys liked. I liked. It's been a lot of fun with you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, goodbye.